that's not the right one. You want this one. Note, adding and subtracting. Okay, when you're all you're going to do is add like terms and then put it in standard form. Okay? Now, the only difference between adding and subtracting, what do you do with the subtracting sign out in front of parentheses? You have to distribute it, right? It's a negative 1. All right, let's look at 1 through 3. 1 through 3 are addition problems. So basically, you can drop all the parentheses. So I have 4a minus 5 plus 3a plus 6. Combine like terms. Let's see, I have a positive 4a, positive 3a gives me a positive 7a. And then I have a minus 5 and a plus 6 gives me a plus 1. Make sure it's in standard form. Number 2, again, since it's addition, you're adding 2 binomials, right? 2 terms, binomial. You can drop the parentheses. Now, I'm rewriting this. You don't have to rewrite this. Let's see, my highest degree, 4x squared, that goes first. Next one, 6x. So I have plus 6x. No, you can't use one of my pencils. You use one of my pencils. And then the numbers I can combine. I have a plus 9 and a minus 7 gives me plus 2. Number 3. See, I can drop the parentheses. 6xy plus 2y plus 6x plus 4xy minus x. Okay. See, I got a plus xy and a plus 4xy. That's going to be my first term. 10xy. Doesn't matter which one you put next, the x's or the y's. I'm going to put my x's next. I have a plus 6x and a minus 1x. Good. And then I have this 2y. And then subtraction. Again, be careful. What do I have to do with the subtraction? Distribute. Don't forget that's a negative 1 out there. So I have 3a minus 5, negative 1 times 5a, negative 5a, negative 1 times positive 1, minus 1. Combine like terms. 3a, negative 5a, negative 2a, negative 5, negative 1, negative 6. Number 5, I have to distribute the minus sign. 9x plus 2 minus times a minus is a positive 3x squared. Minus times a minus 5 is a positive 5. See my largest exponent, 3x squared. Let's see, my next exponent would be 1, x to the 1, so I have plus 9x. And then plus 2, plus 5, plus 7. By the way, what's my leading coefficient here? 3. From yesterday, 2 days ago. It's on your quiz, which you're doing today too. Okay, distribute the minus sign. So I have 9xy plus y minus 2x minus times a positive is a minus 6xy minus times a minus, positive 2x. See, I'm going to combine (9xy minus 6xy) is 3xy. I have a choice, the x's or the y's, doesn't matter. I'm going to do the x's. Minus 2x plus 2x. Actually, these cancel out, right? So all I have left is plus y. Okay? Let's do 21 together. The measures of the two sides of a triangle are given if P is the perimeter and P equals 10x plus 5y. Find the measure of the third side. Well, so the perimeter equals all sides added up, right? I know the perimeter is 10x plus 5y. And I know that 3x, if I add up 3x plus 4y, plus 5x minus y, but we don't know the side of this, the length of this. Right? So we have to find this length. I'm just going to call it x for now. Actually, let me call it z. I'm just going to make it different. Okay, let me combine some like terms here. I have 3x and 5x. That gives me 8x, right? And then I have plus 4y minus 1y gives me 3y. Okay. And then I'm going to say my z. Now, you could do this mentally. Okay, I'm looking for what z equals. Or you can do it algebraically. Subtract 8x, subtract 3y from both sides. That'll give me z. But just by looking at it, I can tell. Here I have 10x. Here I have 8x. So how many x's do I need? 2 of them, right? So it's going to be 2x. I have 5y here, 3y here. How many y's am I going to need? 2. That's what I mean, that sometimes you can solve these things easier just by using logic. We're going to get into more perimeter problems later. Now, apparently, they copied 2 different worksheets on this. One was 8.2 notes, and then one was 8.2 summative. Don't worry about the summative right now, because I'll put one online. Just make sure you got the note sheet and that your homework or your practice work is going to be the rest of the worksheet, 7 through 20. So your practice work is numbers 7 through 20. Questions, comments, concerns? Everybody know what to do now? First, do the 8.1 quiz online. And then when you're done with that, go ahead and do the practice problems on this worksheet. Okay?